So if you want new governance, what do you have to say? And if you want a new beginning, what do you have to say?
Roughly a month later, on May 5th, Homeland Security Minister Roger Alexander took his place at Pembroke Street, the former National Security Ministry. He quickly gained a reputation for his colourful style.
I don't understand something, Some attorneys, they are taking milk from their own cow and drinking it. It's not for sale sometimes, but they are taking milk from the cow and drinking it.
But despite his unique style of communicating, what has he accomplished in his first 100 days in office? Under the UNC's adopted manifesto, a crime plan sits under crime and justice reform. 3 achieved objectives linked directly to Alexander's ministry: restructuring the National Security Ministry, creating the Ministry of Homeland Security, and creating the Ministry of Defense. Other major actions: a substantive police commissioner on June 18th, an SOE 1 month later on July 18th, extended on July 28th, and the acting prisons commissioner sent on vacation leave on August 6th. But the minister has stayed silent on government's anti-crime plan.
You want you to have a crime plan ready and available. Every time we talk about the crime plan, the criminals prepare themselves. Why are we talking about crime plan? Why not see what we are doing? And that is what we are doing presently.
Nevertheless, former National Security Minister and ex-top cop Gary Griffith is pleased with the progress.
We've seen a drop in homicide by 34%. We've seen first time in a long time a commissioner of police being appointed without all the political bacchanal. The highest reduction in crime in the last 17 years other than my last year.
But former National Security Minister Marvin Gonzalez says the PNM's SOE last December triggered this year's murder drop before Alexander took office.
By the time we had the last general election on April 20th, there was already a 30% or so decrease in murders. So when people say today that there's a decrease, I mean, come on, let's not play smart with foolishness.
He also criticized the minister's stand your ground comments and his decision to send the prisons commissioner on leave.
That should concern every right-thinking person, citizen, because it points to instability.
Meanwhile, criminologist Darius Figuera says splitting national security into defense and homeland security is progressive, but the bar for performance is low.
Anything that has moved untoward and questionable is self-damage. Because remember, you are performing in this ministry at a time when there is no grave pressure upon you to perform because people are getting killed.
He believes 100 days is too short to judge performance, suggesting a quarter year instead. And he says the government's crime plan isn't new.
The only difference was stand your ground, because there was no statement on the threat posed by transnational organized crime to Trinidad and Tobago and how we intend to deal and mitigate with this threat.
Well, multiple calls and messages to the minister have gone unanswered. Doris Polo, CNC3 News, Port of Spain.